Hi, this is Dan McManus here at Evisys headquarters in Vancouver, Washington, where for the last 20 years we've been focused on helping businesses streamline and grow. Lou is our cloud business software, which allows your team to log into a mobile app or a web app using a simple web browser and start their day. Now, a lot of times we use the term all-in-one business software, but what does all-in-one really mean? We bump into a lot of businesses that are operating on 5, 6, or even 7 different apps and paper and spreadsheets. No, you got to get rid of the paper, spreadsheets, and multiple apps and come on to Lou, an all-in-one business software. Customers. It's the most important thing about your business. Your business literally cannot exist without customers. Lou has some pretty amazing features. One of them is a quick customer search. You just start typing the name, first name, last name, and Lou will start guessing at your customer's name so you can pull up their transaction history very, very quickly. We also allow you to choose the communication preferences of each individual customer. Some of them want email only, some want text only, some want both, some want none of those things. Leave me alone. Lou can accommodate all of these things on a customer by customer basis.
It all starts with your customers. That's why Lou defaults to the customer tile as the first one listed on the main menu. Joe Rabel just called in and has a bunch of questions for you. You can easily search your list and then double-click to open the customer profile. This is where you can quickly gain insight into details such as a satellite view of Joe's location on Google Maps. You can also see if there are any pending estimates, sales orders, or work orders that they may have currently. Joe wants to know when they purchase an electrical subpanel. You can find out by clicking the Purchase History button. As you can see, there's so much information Lou tracks about your customer, and all of it is at your fingertips. If needed, you can also update Joe's contact information, or you can change their message preferences if needed. Joe sounds like they could use a link to the customer portal. You can send customers a link to the customer portal. The customer portal allows Joe to look up their purchase history themselves. They can also confirm appointments and, most importantly, view their balance so that they can make a payment. We know you put your customers first, and so does Lou.
Okay, let's talk about estimates. Now, for simple cash and carry type orders, you can use your retail point of sale. But for larger ticket items such as hot tubs, swim spas, fireplaces, billiard tables, you want to build an estimate. And we, of course, call that a considered purchase. So for example, I'm considering buying this Lamborghini. And of course, when I buy this Lamborghini, I want it to be custom. Now, we're not talking about cars, but we are talking about big ticket items. Lou allows you to build a customized estimate where you can pick the parts and the labor and everything you need to build that custom estimate.
Joe Rabel has an idea of what they want, but they need your help in thinking it through and getting a sense of what all their options and costs are. Lou makes creating an estimate and then converting it to an order a snap. You can create an estimate by filling out a few general details, such as the customer name and the department, distribution method, and type of estimate you're wanting to create. On the estimate profile, you'd then enter the specifics, such as the products or services under consideration. Joe thinks they want a whole new hot tub setup with all the bells and whistles. Kits are bundles of SKUs often sold together and can help you put together an estimate in a flash. Kit questions can be built in so that you won't miss a beat when pulling this estimate together. When you're ready, you can send Joe a digital version of this estimate by clicking the message button. And then, when Joe gives you the good news that they'd like to proceed, you can select When to then convert the estimate to an order. Once you promoted it to a sales or work order, the estimate is linked to the order. Lou keeps track of Joe's original estimate and all the changes to their order. So now, you don't have to spend time trying to figure out the trail of product and service SKU changes between the time of the estimate and when you invoice an order. Mystery solved.
Okay, let's talk about sales orders and work orders. Now, in the classic sense, sales orders are hard goods only. So for example, if you're building an above ground pool, that would typically be included on a sales order. A different type of order would be, let's say, a broken pump that needs servicing. Well, that's the part, and you have some labor in there. That's a work order, parts plus labor. And when you're building a sales or work order, it gets complex really quickly. You've got inventory, you've got to book the right service tech to go out there with the right skill set, you've got to look at schedules. There's a lot to juggle. And if you're trying to do this on paper or spreadsheets, juggling gets really tough really quickly. Don't do that. Use Lou.
Sales orders and work orders. What's the difference? Well, they're very similar, but Lou thinks of it this way. Sales orders are for items that don't require a service call to complete. Work orders include scheduled tasks for service calls. You may want to set up some orders as recurring work orders. For example, Cooper got a new pump last year and wants a monthly inspection and pool cleaning. You can automate this type of order with Lou, saving you a ton of time and allowing you to focus on invoicing and collecting payments. Speaking of saving time, when you're working with a customer and writing up an order, wouldn't it be nice if you immediately knew what was in stock? Here, our customer wants to buy a Sovereign hot tub and they want one yesterday. You can quickly see that you have stock available for all versions except the brushed nickel. And now for the best part, collecting payment. You can take a deposit from the customer, which will keep the order as pending. Or you can invoice the order and take payment immediately, or wait until the end of the month. Let Lou do some of the juggling for you by tracking all of your orders.
Okay, let's talk about inventory. To manage your inventory effectively, it's all about real-time access to what's available across all your stock sites. That's what's in the warehouse across town, what's on the truck, what's in the store on the shelf. To have that full visibility is critical to success, especially in a day and age of product scarcity and supply chain issues. And Lou gives you that power.
Looks like you're out of footballs.
I know it looks like we're out of footballs, but let me go ahead and check. We have one at the stock site across town, so let me go ahead and do a transfer. And that's done. And here it is.
Wow, that was fast.
That's the power of Lou.
Inventory is one of the most important parts of your business. Lou makes it easy to view and track all of your inventory in one place. On one page, Lou allows you to manage a lot of your key inventory processes. You can create a new SKU, filter by SKU categories, and search for a specific SKU. Without clicking away from the page, you can view SKU details, SKU quantities, and SKU vendors. Tilly is looking for a Napoleon S1 freestanding wood-burning stove in one of your stores. A quick search shows the stove isn't in the current location, but there is one in the location across town. Right from this page, you can check the reserved SKUs, complete a stock transfer, or create a purchase order to make sure your customer gets that SKU as quickly as possible. Finished wondering where your inventory is now? Let Lou keep track so you can focus on growing your business.
Service and scheduling. You need the ability to book one-time and recurring service orders in one app. That's what Lou does. You might have a pump fix, and you might need to come back for monthly spa cleanings. You can do that all in one program in Lou. Just as important as that is how you look in front of your customers. So let's say, for example, your service tech was out dealing with a customer right now. What does that look like?
Weren't you guys just here to clean my hot tub last week?
I don't know, but I mean, I am on a lunch break right now, so.
Don't be that company, be this one.
Weren't you guys just here last week to clean my hot tub?
Let me check. Yes, we were actually, but we were unable to get in due to a new gate code. But that's why we're here today, to get the job done.
Scheduling service can be a nightmare if you don't have Lou. Once you've created your scheduled tasks for work orders and recurring orders, you'll need to be able to see them on a scheduler. On the scheduler page, there are a variety of views you can use to see exactly the part of your schedule you want. We need to look at the tasks that have been scheduled for October 18th, 2022 for all divisions. Tasks display in the color that was selected when the task was initially created, with the time and customer name. They're located in the row for the personnel assigned and the time slot determined by Lou, using timeframes and availability. When you hover over a task, a box expands to show you additional information about the task. You can quickly drag and drop tasks to adjust your schedule, whether you need to change the time of a scheduled task or give it to another service personnel. Looks like we have a couple unassigned tasks for today. We should get those on the schedule. Just click and drag the unscheduled task wherever you want on the scheduler to assign the time and personnel. Whether you're scheduling recurring orders a month in advance or just a last-minute repair, you'll be sleeping easy knowing your service techs will know exactly what they need to do and where they need to go.
Doesn't it make sense that orders and invoices flow directly into your accounting and financials? Of course it does. Lou empowers you with the data you need to run your business every day.
Hey boss, I met my goals this month, right?
Hold on, let me check. You're 10% above goal. Well done.
Yes.
Reporting and accounting. It's one of the most complicated and challenging parts of your business. It's also one of the most important. Lou has hundreds of reports covering a variety of categories. Once you select one of the categories, there are a variety of related report templates you can choose to run. You can even export to Excel and print these reports as needed. You might want to also check out the best-selling SKUs and open opportunities reports to give to your sales team so they can pick up the phone and drive revenue. We know you need to be able to track your accounting as efficiently as possible, so we have a couple of options: QuickBooks integration, or go with the Lou Enterprise plan where integrated accounting is included at no additional cost. When you onboard with Lou, one of the first things you or your accounting team will do is set up your chart of accounts. If you're using Lou Accounting, with all of your transactions, such as sales order invoices and payments flowing through Lou, you can easily track your financial performance. For example, printing an income statement, it's a snap now. As you can see, Lou Accounting supports all of your accounting processes, such as recording expenses, manual journal entries, and of course, paying those bills. With Lou Accounting, Lou truly is your all-in-one business software.
So when you reach that point in your business where you're thinking, there's got to be a better way to streamline your day-to-day business, a better way to grow, that's when you'll know Lou is for you.
Want to know more about Lou? Email us at lou@evasys.com or visit us online at evasys.com/Lou.